let's kick off with this Fernando Tatis or these Fernando Tatis trade rumors. As we know, the New York Yankees on Twitter were talking a bunch about, hey, is Fernando that we should trade for? And just so everyone knows, this is going to be something that we're going to experience all offseason. Because the Padres have Xander Bogaerts and they have all these guys that can play in the infield, every single team's going to talk about, hey, is Fernando Tatis a guy that we can buy low on and trade for? So for all the teams listening, other teams, fans listening, Fernando Tatis is not going to get traded. He's just going to get traded. It's just not going to happen. For the Padres side, it makes absolutely no sense to trade him. I get you can look at it and go, okay, Fernando Tatis, like there's all these issues that we have, and now we have all these shortstops. You look at it from the lens, but also look at it from a different lens. What would the Padres gain from trading Fernando Tatis? They're trying to build around a 22 to 23-year-old core with him and Soto. That's kind of their younger core. And then you got Bogaerts and Machado as the vets under these big deals. But it doesn't really make much sense for the Padres to do that. It really doesn't make any sense at all. So is he going to get traded to the Yankees? Is he going to get traded anywhere? No. I would put it at a 0% chance that it happens. I will say that I think there is a larger chance that the Pittsburgh Pirates win the World Series next season than Fernando Tatis getting traded this offseason. I think it's that unlikely. So what are you thinking, Isaac?
I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. It's so stupid to hear that any Fernando Tatis Jr. rumors going around about him being traded. You got to take him with a grain of salt. I mean, it's the off season. Everybody just wants to get something to talk about. I feel like it happens every year. There's somebody big that gets talked about that everyone knows. All right, this guy's not getting traded. What do we get? Like you said, what do we gain out of trading Fernando? You know how many prospects they would have that the Yankees would have to give us, what they would have to give us in order to get Fernando, and I can guarantee none of those players would turn out to be Fernando. None of them. So, and they're saying, eat the money. They'd have to eat money, this and that. I saw the dumbest thing. I saw someone said we could probably give them Volpe, Donaldson, IKF, and somebody else. And it's just ridiculous what these Yankees fans offer, man. I can't believe it. Granted, they're Yankees fans. We've come to expect it. They're horrendous. They're awful, horrible baseball fans. But now, Fernando's not leaving. I mean, everyone knows Fernando's not leaving. These rumors need to get put to rest. And then you see bigger names like Fuzzy start talking about it. I just can't believe it. It seems like everyone forgot that this guy was a guy that was being discussed as being as good as valuable as Shohei Ohtani, as good as Mike Trout, one of the most talented player in baseball, the most electrifying player in baseball. Like, how quick was it to forget? It was just last year. It wasn't that long ago. Go check the highlights. It's impressive what this guy does. He puts up a 7 WAR in his sleep. He did it in 130 games with a separated shoulder. 7 WAR on a separated shoulder. And people think we're just going to give that up for scraps, for the scraps that we would probably get offered. Everyone knows that. Let's say a hypothetical trade, what not was to happen, but is possible. Everyone knows that you'd be giving him up at his lowest value, off steroids, off a motorcycle accident, off 3 surgeries. Like, what's the point of that? You're only gonna have to pay him like $7 million next year. Everyone, Fernando's not getting traded. I feel like I don't really got to say much about that. I don't know where the rumors came from. They obviously did not come out of San Diego. There's just no way that anyone here actually thinks he's going to get traded. They're coming from the bigger markets saying like, hey, what if he is on the market? Like, I've seen Dodgers people talk about it, coincidentally. I've seen the Yankees obviously today talk about it. Like, it's so funny how everyone goes from hating him and now everybody wants him. Everybody forgave him already. Like, just because it doesn't make sense. We're not trading him. He's staying in a Padres uniform. That's that.